friends, I'm Kim. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, we would love to have you hit subscribe and click that bell to get notifications every time one of us uploads a new video. I'm Kim and I'm here to share the new UKRAINESTRONG bundle that is on sale at the Kat Scrappiness store at katscrappiness.com. You can see you get a 16 sheet pattern paper pack. You get this gorgeous stamp set with a coordinating die. You can buy these products as a bundle. The stamp set includes the Ukraine flag, a sunflower, and a support ribbon, along with 3 fantastic sentiments. Here are the pattern papers that you get. You can see they're fabulous. You get 16 sheets of paper. There are 16 patterns, and you get 2 of each pattern. Some of the patterns are on the back side of the other papers. These are double-sided papers, 6 by 8 inches in size, and they have a nice glossy sheen. It's a nice heavy premium cardstock that you get, and you can see the amazing patterns you get. So I decided I'm going to use that plaid, and I love that we get some solid backs on these papers because I don't have a huge stash of colored cardstock in my craft supply, so it's nice to have some coordinating colors that I can use for stamping my sentiments on or for creating mats around the patterns in this set. So I really like that I get these plain cardstock pieces in there as well. So I went ahead and I pulled out my rectangle, my A2 size layering rectangle dies here, and I used the largest one on the blue cardstock. I used one on that beautiful plaid, and I'm going to put the yellow away for future projects. And I pulled out the UKRAINESTRONG stamp set to choose the rectangle die that would fit around the sentiment I'm picking, and I'm going to die cut that out as well. So my first step was to die cut everything, and then I put my layers together. So my card base is cut at 5.5 by 8.5. I scored it at 4 1/4, and I'm using it in the landscape orientation with the fold at the top. So I just used my Lawn Fawn liquid glue tube and added my layers together. I like the glue tube. It gives me some wiggle room time, and it's gentle on the hands if you have sore hands. So the next step, I'm going to take that little rectangle I cut out when I was die cutting, and I'm going to add my sentiment. So I picked one of the, I love the sentiments in this set, but I picked the one that says, "Together we make a difference." And actually, I think I said there are 3 sentiments. I believe there's actually 4 sentiments in this stamp set, by the way. And I went ahead and used my Versamark ink, and I heat set that with white embossing powder, so I have a nice white sentiment on that blue cardstock. I did go ahead and stamp 3 of the sunflowers. You can see you get the colorful layer, you get an outline, and then you get a center stamp as well. And I went ahead and stamped those, and then I added some details with my Copics. I used the YR27 to just flick some darker lines from the center out in each petal, like 2 or 3 in each petal. I like this because you don't notice it really, but when you look at the flower, it feels like it has more dimension. It feels like there's more depth around the center of that flower, which is always a little technique that I like to add. And if you don't have Copic markers, your colored pencils will work just fine. I'm wishing here that I use a lighter yellow, and later on I did go ahead and create some lighter yellows that better coordinated with the yellow in that cardstock, and I added those to my final card. So I did 3 of these, thinking that I would put 3 on this. I ended up deciding only to use 2, and I also did put some foam on the back of those, and that will complete this card. I created a second card really in the same fashion. I did not use a colorful layer between the white and the pattern part. You can see I have a nice wide white layer on my card base around that pattern paper, and I did the same thing. This time I used the "We Stand United" sentiment and the ribbon, support ribbon as well. So I really like the way these came out. I thought they were a set of 3 products that really allowed me to quickly make a couple of cards and show my support. For the sale of these items will go to the Ukraine Crisis Relief Fund from globalgiving.com. I will add that link below, along with the links to all the products here, which you can find today in the Kat Scrappiness store at katscrappiness.com. I would love it if you give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and check out our Instagram hop on Instagram today at Kat Scrappiness.